Now guys, you think I'd learn to bring some nose plugs or something like that. They're making a particularly stinky brand of cat today. It must be like some Laotian Cambodian, like A's, you know, dry the cat, stretch the cat guts out in the sun for a week, 105-degree temperature, 90% humidity, right? Let the worms and flies. It's a real delicacy. Throw it in a jar, put some pickling juice on it, and before you know it, you got $8.99 a pound worth of stuff. It's just so awesome to eat, you know. And then you wonder why you get why your brain brain rots from the inside, because you got all those parasites in your body. But I will tell you what, guys, it stinks like a mofo over here today. Ooh. You see this guy over here? Nobody has air conditioning. You see this guy on the second floor over there, his house? Got a freaking air conditioner in the window. You know why? Because that stuff stinks to high heaven coming out of the back of that freaking store there. I'd be at the city council saying no. Whatever the hell they're doing there. No, I don't want to hear any Vietnamese yak. Oh, you know, it's gone. Just turn that, get that shit out of there. Anyway, guys, happy Choochin on a Monday afternoon to Murphy Girl. I'm enjoying my last day of summer. Of course, we have beautiful blue skies out here. Lovely. It's the time of year where California really pays dividends, because we'll be sitting out on the back deck through Thanksgiving and all that. Looks like I'm going to be hosting Thanksgiving this year for the whole gang coming up, so that should be kind of excited to have the whole crew at the rancho, have a big ass turkey and all that kind of stuff. But between now and then, we got a lot of stuff to do. Hey, I got a lot of people write me and say, you know, they enjoy the coming out videos that I've done and the importance of you know, doing stuff the right way when you transition, and that always makes me feel good. But it's always easier in hindsight. And Heather wrote me from Winnipeg up there in Canada, and she's like, Rosie, you make everything seem so easy because you don't have to worry about that passing, and your life was all, well, it wasn't always easy and shits and giggles, right? But I found out the more times I employed honesty instead of subterfuge in living my life and living in the shadows, the more I did that, the better things went with my life. I think we'll take a little bit of alternate routing today. Over here, we haven't been down here. While there's Jose and the gang. Oh boy. It's amazing what Mexicans can do with cars, right? So, hey, I know, nice big kitties, yeah. Oh, hey, nice big titties. You know, boy, I'll tell you, it's gonna be a sad day when the guys start screaming and hooting and hollering out of their windows. I just feel like dropping my drawers and say, is this what you, you know, what do you think it is? Ah! Are you real? Are you serious? Let's see if we got any new dynamite down here. Wow, look at all these cars. They just double deck these damn things down here. Bumpers, everything. Yeah. We've had a lot of problems down with a couple people getting murdered down here by this old cement factory. We went through and did that little spooky tour. I think we're going to do the full tour another day if I get the guts to creep around in there. I have to bring a flashlight in there to go, but darn. Some pretty nice cars get wrecked up here. Kind of amazing. But you always, I think every trans girl who's pre-op has that fantasy of, you know, I wonder what they would say if they knew. Ah! Boy, they even got boats in there. This guy must have 200-300 cars stacked in there. I don't know, I guess they just part them out and stuff like that. Knows. Got one there. It doesn't look like anything goes anywhere around here, so. But no, Heather, it's not, you know, it can always seem easy if you're 10, 15 years in the process. I know you're 28 years old, you're just starting out. It's difficult, especially as Heather's 6 foot 1 inches tall, and you know, it's problematic when you do that and you have all the man stuff going on. I understand that. And she said it's so easy to say that, you know, time will take care of everything and it'll all be good. Well, it's amazing. Can I tell you why, guys? Because you can look at uploads that girls do when they're first transitioning, and their topic in the beginning, like the first 6 months or a year on YouTube, tends to be all the stuff about, you know, I made my first trip to the shopping mall today. I was passing today, I went to church, and nobody freaked out. And gradually, as time goes by, you see them have less and less discussions about passability, because after a while, they forget about, you know, it becomes almost natural to them, and they don't even think about it anymore, because the feminizing stuff starts to take over, and it all works out. So it really is true. Check it out yourself and look at some of the YouTube channels on there of people. And of course, if you're 28, you have big advantages. I know so many girls that have been in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s that started to transition, and it's much more problematic then, because you have the kind of health issues of, you know, I have some wonderful dear friends that can't do the HRT because of health problems and all that, and it's like their dysphoria is so great that they still are willing to risk that and cowboy it and obtain hormones without a doctor's prescription and stuff, because, you know, their mind just can't cope with what they got going on for another day. But young, 28 years old, you got the world by the short ones. You know, you got no worries in life at all. Even if you're 6 feet 1, you know, there's plenty of tall women out there these days. Life goes on. The thing is, be positive about it and don't dwell on it all the time. Because the more you learn how to dress, the more you learn how to walk and act comfortably. And you know, I see so many girls when they're first starting out in some of the groups I was in, and they're always looking around at people's eyes like they're getting ready to rob a bank, and they make people feel uncomfortable. And after a while, when the hormones have done their thing and they feel a little more comfortable, they stop thinking about passing, and they start thinking about being natural and stuff, and all of a sudden stuff gets a lot more comfortable. Anyway, guys, I see the gang starting to assemble here, so if I don't get back to do this upload, it's discovered later. Tranny abducted by the old cement factory. All right, guys, have a wonderful afternoon.